Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of our youth only Road to Glory, where we take our team one of our own FC and we see how far up the English Pyramid we can take them. Starting off in the National League South, we have made it all the way up to the Championship, but we are struggling. The last few seasons we finished right down the bottom, just one spot above the relegation zone. So we're going again this year. I have changed the formation to try and take advantage of our good attacking players. So Liversedge is now going up to striker because he's been our best player for us. Managed to give him a new contract. He's on 60,000 a week, which is probably the highest paid player in the Championship. And considering he's with one of the worst teams, that's a big contract. Manager, our son, is now into the first team as well. Looks to be quite good, valued at 10 million, only 19 years of age. We've trucked him straight in to the first team. He was on loan at Wickham last year, scored 25 goals, got 19 at Eastbourne Borough in his first year. So he's going straight into the first team. This is how the squad is looking. This is how I've set it up. Of course, the assistant manager will change it. I have sold a few players just because, as you can see, a lot of blue exclamation marks, a lot of unhappy players. So we have flogged on some players. First off, we've got Lucas Goring. We have sold him for 1 million. Footy, we have sold for not much, but we've got a sell-on clause. All of these players have got sell-on clauses, so we'll get more from the future. And Lofthouse as well. Probably, I think, our first player that came through this save, and we've finally flogged him on and got rid of him. Just because we've got all these players coming through. As you can see, loads of players graduated through last year. Loads of players we sent out on loan in the reserves. As you can see, we've got a whole reserves full of players. Of course, our first team as well. Every single player is a youth player in our first team as well that have come through the youth system. So we just need to move the players on that we don't use. Finances isn't an issue. As you can see, we've got 1 million in the wage budget. We're only using less than 300,000, and we've got 35 million in the transfer budget. So all my money I have spent on we've improved the stadium. Stadium's up to 18,500. Youth facilities and training facilities are 5 stars. So we've got nothing else to spend our money on. The staff also upgraded. Other than one physio is still a silver. But all the other staff are now gold, apart from scouts, because we don't use scouts, so I haven't touched them. But other than that, hopefully this year we have a much better season than previous years. Let's have a look at our finishes before. So our first year in the Championship, we finished 21st, then 19th, and then back down to 21st. Now, of course, 22nd and below get relegated. So 2 years we have survived the drop on the last day as well, I think. So this season, hopefully, we can be a bit further up. The board expects us to stay clear of relegation. So let's go through until we get a crop of youth players for this year and see how the squad is getting on. Hasn't been the best start of the season. We started off with 6-0 loss against Stoke, then won our second game against Burnley, then 4-0 to Bournemouth. So lots of goals going in against us, 4-0 against Palace as well. But we picked up a couple of wins in the league. We got through to the third round of the Carabao Cup, losing out against Nottingham Forest, who are in the Premier League. So in the Championship, we are currently 21st again. So we're due for another relegation battle again, it seems. But let's have a look at our crop of youth players. We've got 14 players coming through in total, quite a lot. Let's hope there's some good ones in there because we are due some good players. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Buckmaster, what's the name? Centre mid, 5 star. Yates, centre back, 5 stars. Wallacott, centre back, 5 stars. Wooten, attacking midfielder, 5 stars. Martin, centre back, 5 stars. Goalkeeper, Ablett, 5 stars. Whitehead, goalkeeper, 5 stars. 7 5-star potential players. If they all stay at that level, we are in for a treat here. This is what we need. We need some 5-star players coming through that are going to be happy to play at this club. So let's go on through, as usual, till the 1st of January, where hopefully this table looks a little bit different. So let's quickly, just like a click of the fingers to you, we'll be through to the 1st of January. And this table looks a bit better. Look at that. We are up to 16th place now. 33 points. Our goal difference still really bad, minus 18. But it looks like this formation has done us good. Getting a few goals, 25 goals in 25 games, so a goal per game. Just conceding almost 2 per game. But we are 12 points clear of the relegation zone as it stands. Still quite a long way to go though, just halfway through the season. So still a long way to go. We are nowhere near. Actually, we are quite close to the playoffs. 41 points. We're only 8 points. We're actually closer to the playoffs than we are relegation. But by no means does that mean we're going to end up there. I think we're going to still drop lower than 16th. I'm very, very happy if we stay above 16th. But I do think we will drop even further down. But we're picking up a few more wins now as we go through the season. Of course, still FA Cup to come. We are playing York at home, so it should be us through to the second round. I'd hope so. Where are York now? They're still in the National League. AFC Fylde are up to League One, who we had in the first round of the Carabao Cup, which we only just won on penalties. But the team's looking good. Let's have a look at our youth players coming through. And they're all 5 stars apart from Wooten and Yates. Wallacott is wanted. So do we just sign him now? Let's sign him now just because he's wanted. So we signed Wallacott already. Let's have a look at him. It is the transfer window as well. So we can send him out on loan. He's down here. Centre back already valued at 1.6 million. 16 years of age. Looks like he could become a good player. 5-star potential. Only negative is his long distance shooting, which doesn't matter as a centre back. So it looks like this guy could become a good player. Georgie Wallacott. He'll go out on loan. He's on a reserve, so that should do it automatically. But I'm going to go through till the end of the season. But hopefully we're not near the relegation zone and we can finally cement ourselves in this division. Since the turn of the year, we had the worst run of form ever. We beat Hull on the 19th of January and then lost every single game, apart from 2 1-1 draws, until the last 2 games of the season, which we won 4-2 at Cardiff and 1-0 against Portsmouth. And somehow that has kept us up. Those 2 wins on the last 2 games of the season have got us out of the relegation zone. And we have now finished in 21st for the 3rd time in 4 years in this division. So it's not looking good for us. We started quite well up in 16th, but the second half of the season, all those losses in a row really messed us up. But we've somehow survived. Luckily, the first half of the season was enough. And those 2 last games of the season jumped us out of the relegation zone to finish in 19th. So we scored 43 and 46 and conceded 89. So we really need to improve next year. But we've got a crop of youth players coming through. And as you can see, there's some nice 5-star players in here. So I'm going to get rid of all of these 1-stars. Then we've got 4.5-star Martin. 5-star Ablett, 5-star Whitehead, 5-star Buckmaster, 4-star Yates, and we've got a 3.5-star Wooten. We'll take him as well. And of course, we had that player come through in January, which we sent out on loan, which was Wallacott. He's gone off to Barrow. So we've got all these players now. Let's have a quick look at them. Looks okay. Whitehead, Wooten. Yeah, it looks okay. Buckmaster, 3 million value, centre midfielder. Very nice. Martin at centre back, looks quite good. Ablett, goalkeeper, looks all right. And I can't remember if there was anyone else. I think that is everyone already. Yates, another centre back, can play right back. So quite a lot of players coming through there this year. Hopefully they improve and do us some good. This first team, quite a lot of blue exclamation marks still. Might just have to get rid of them and move on with a team that are happy to play for this club. But that is the end of this episode, guys. Another year in the Championship. Another 21st place finish as well. Which is off just 1 spot above the relegation. We've done it 3 times in the last 4 years. 19th was our only other finish. hopefully next year we can finally start moving up in the Championship. This is the longest we've spent in the division now. We had 1 year in the South, 3 years in the National League, finishing top 3 every year. 1 year in League 2, we went straight up, and then spent 4 years in League 1 before we got promoted to the Championship. But next season will be our 5th in the Championship, and we're getting towards halfway through this save now. Of course, we've got 30 years to get through. So if you guys are enjoying this save and this series, please let me know in the comments, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and when you'll see when new videos go out every single day. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all for another video.